to be your host. By the way, my name is Ratika Anjali. So welcome to our talk show on Wau Bulan Kelantan, one of Malaysia's famous, well-known traditional cultural arts. Today we will be discussing about this topic with our beautiful and gorgeous three guests. So audience, let's hear it for our beautiful guests. Introduce them to you all. Our first guest going to be Mira.
Hello everyone.
There was a great excitement on her. And our guest two, Shapika.
Hello everyone.
She's the cutest one for today. And last but not least, we have our cutie Ika as our guest number 3.
Hi everyone.
Welcome to my talk show today. And I'm really thankful for all of you for joining together with me on this biggest opportunity. So guys, before we begin our discussion, let's have a look on Wau Bulan Kelantan example image. Please note this well because we are going to talk about Wau Bulan Kelantan today. Today we will be discussing the question, what initiative can attract you to learn wall making considering the skills required are slowly fading? This topic is very important because Wau Bulan is not only a traditional key but also a symbol of identity, creativity and heritage in Kelantan. Joining me today, I'm really happy to see you all here. So everyone, before we start our discussion with our panelists, let me introduce about what is Wau Bulan is actually. Wau Bulan originates from Kelantan and is traditionally flown after the rice harvest season. It is known for a crescent or moon-shaped design, colorful floral motif and a special bow that produces a soft humming sound when it flies. In the past, wau making was commonly taught within families and also communities. However, today fewer young people know how to make their wau, and this traditional skill is at risk of disappearing. Let us now explore the issue is more deep. So let's begin the discussion with our guest, Mira. I'm going to question you. From a cultural perspective, why is Wau Bulan important and why do you think it is declining?
Thank you. I'll get this first. First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting us to talk about Wau Bulan. For your question, why Wau Bulan is important and why do you think it's declining? Because from a culture point of view, Wau Bulan represents Malay heritage and traditional craftsmanship. It reflects passion, creativity, and strong community values. Unfortunately, this tradition is declining because many young people today are not exposed to wau making at an early age. All the craftsmen have a skill, but there are limited opportunities to pass this knowledge down to younger generation.
Wow, that was a great explanation, Miss Mira. I'm really impressed with your explanation. So let's move to our guest number 2. I'm going to question you about, from the youth and education perspective, what is the challenges do young people face when it comes to learning wau making?
That was a great question, Ms. Ratika. Thank you for your question. In my point of view, one major challenge is wau making requires time, patience and manual skill, which is many young people are not used to. They are more interested in fast-paced digital activities such as gaming or social media. Another challenge is that wau making is rarely included in school program. Without proper guidance, the student may feel that it's too difficult or out of date. That's all for me.
Well said, Miss Shafika. I really like your explanation. So let's move to our guest number 3, Ika. The question that I'm going to ask with you is, how does modern lifestyle and technology influence youth interest in traditional arts like Wau Bulan?
Finally, it's my time to explain about the topic about the young people today are highly influenced by the technology and online trends. If traditional art are not visible on digital platform, youth may see them as irrelevant. It's why Wau Bulan needs to be presented in the way to connect tradition in the modern interest.
Wow, that sounds interesting to get to know about this. I really appreciated all our guests to supremely done our first section of discussion. Yay! So let's move to our second part of discussion, and this round two we are going to discuss about education and also community solutions. Let's start. Miss Mira,
Yes.
how can the community help preserve Wau Bulan?
So, to answer this question, the community involvement is extremely important. Local Wau makers and culture organization can organize workshops, demonstration, and mentoring programs. When young people learn directly from experienced craftsmen, they are not only gain skill but also understand the culture meaning behind Wau Bulan. This personal connection can increase appreciation and long-term interest.
That was an excellent elaboration, Miss Mira. Thank you. And Miss Shafika, how can schools and educational institutions contribute to this effort?
Alright, in my point, school and education institutions contribute to this effort by school play a key role. Wau making can be introduced through art classes, cultural club, and co-curricular activities. Teachers can start with simple design and gradually introduce more complex techniques. This approach helps students build confidence and interest without feeling pressure.
Cool. It was a wonderful explanation, Miss Shafika. Thank you. And Miss Ika, can you please tell me how can technology and media be used effectively to attract youth?
Thank you for our host. How can technology and media can be used effectively to attract youth? In my point of view, we can make some short videos on a platform such as TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube to make an interesting way about the Wau Bulan making. You can make the time-lapse videos, step-by-step tutorial or storytelling about the Wau Bulan history can capture our youth attention. This also allows Wau Bulan to reach a global audience.
Yeah, that's the glad idea, Miss Ika, everyone is waiting for. And yeah, the time has arrived, the time we are waiting for so long. Our final round is going to be about innovation, media, and economic value. So yay, let's start with our guest again, our first guest, Mira. I'm going to question you about, do you think Wau making can remain relevant in modern society?
Yes, definitely. Of course. I very agree that Wau making can remain relevant in modern society. This is because Wau making can be adapted without losing its traditional value. Wau design can be displayed in exhibition, used as sculpture, decoration, or promoted during tourism events. This helps the tradition alive while respecting its original identity.
Wow, I'm so impressed on you because since from round 1 until round 3, you are giving a great explanation. And we move to our guest number 2, Shafika again. So my question to you is, how can economic opportunities encourage youth participation?
Thank you, our host, for your question. I'm really excited to explain about this. For academic opportunities, academic value is a strong motivation. If young people see that Wau making can generate income through souvenir, tourism and creative industry, they may take it more seriously, I think. When tradition is linked to livelihood, opportunities, it becomes more sustainable in the long term.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to listening your explanation. That was a great explanation, Miss Shamika. Thank you. So let's move to our last question and our last guest, Ika. My question is to you. What initiative can attract youth to learn while making as the skills are slowly fading?
Thank you, Ms. Shavika. In my opinion, one effective initiative is introducing walking in school or in a university through the art and cultural programs. Hand-on workshop will experience government can also transfer traditional skill to younger generation. In addition, promoting wall making through social media and digital platform can make it more attractive and relevant to today's youth. Overall, this initiative can help preserve Wau Bulan as important cultural heritage.
And glad the explanation, our rounds, and also our discussion came to the end. I'm so thankful to all of our three guests to joining with me and supporting me fully on this talk show. So let's conclude this show with a huge conclusion. Let me talk literally about what are the explanations you guys are given. To conclude our discussion, Wau Bulan Kelantan is a priceless cultural heritage that reflects Malaysia's creativity and also identity. Today we have discussed the importance of cultural awareness and exposure, the role of education and community support, furthermore the power of technology, innovation, and economic opportunities. By combining tradition with modern approaches, we can attract young people and ensure that Wau Bulan continues to fly high for future generations. And this is the end of our talk